3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to began 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it. The battle for the conference championship trophy. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looking for some space. It's Joyner. Crosses the 35. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. They look to throw it here on second down. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Great job of the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass is off target again. It is he through as the third down pressure works. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Makes it look easy. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. So the Buffalo's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on as you start to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Moves the ball to 25. Good enough for a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up the first down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Makes a quick catch. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Buffaloes keep the football on the move.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up the first down.
He's brought down after a short gain. It's not going to be first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allow...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Here comes third and long, giving up that sack. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. And here he goes. They drag him down. For a big gain, moving all the way to the 38. And the Buffaloes line up on first and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Valentine.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He escapes the pocket. He's in the clear. Quarterback gets down. Boy, the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. To throw, it's Lewis. It's an out route, the catch made. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The Buffaloes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. You'll get back to line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. He decides to keep it here. Can't get past the 2, but at least avoid the safety.
Oh, I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Hudson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
With such tough field position, at least you get some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. They try to sneak it for the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. That's reeled in. It's Hudson. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Hudson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period.
Texas Tech, 3, Colorado.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The pocket breaking down. That's real in. It's Coleman. Tackle made at the 23. Some important breathing room.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing.
Breaks into the clear. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Valentine. That play moves the ball across mid. He'll be set up for the first down at the 41.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it on the move. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Buffaloes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They convert on 4th down. The drive keeps going. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. Running back has it on a screen now. And here he goes. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in a process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And it's incomplete. Even on the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the move now. Powers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And he's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Holding. Offense.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Up now to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is...
He's in the clear. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Down. Goes into sack.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. He got it. The field goal's good. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how
he cannot escape. It's a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He finds some space. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, still losing by that single point. The Red Raiders will kick it deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the 3rd quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. They get the second half started with a running play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue. You can go to play action, really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Caught over the middle. It's Miller. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first half.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Lewis. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a quick job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Swarm with a pass rush.
That's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime. As the defense is going to be out there on the field first, we're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. It's a run. Running back's got it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Breaks into the clear. Defense wraps him up that. Yard gain brings up fourth down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete on fourth down. Offense will now take over in plus territory. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Here he goes. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Pressure is coming. They trapped him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Receiver in motion now. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Caught quickly. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on fourth down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking for some space. It's Joyner. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. They're going to run the option. They try the middle, but gain. On that play.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Red Raiders looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. So Colorado has the lead. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Texas. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so a sort of unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Dropping back, it's Lewis. He makes the grab. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pass complete. It's second down now. Press coverage now from the secondary. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. They tried to use the stiff arm there. The defense corrals him quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up with run support.
They pick up the first down. Stopped right there at the line. And no gain.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely
completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. Last time, great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback keeps the football. Who's in the clear? Slides to avoid the big hit. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. The Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
First down and 10. And the quarterback gets it here. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Grinding away on the ground. Has it back to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Red Raiders. So the offense flexing, Kirk, a stretching lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up on the 17-yard line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Valentine. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. And the Buffaloes come up with a line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And the clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Looking to throw again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. This will be fun. Strange things happen. The conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter, he's going to step up.
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it. Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the Hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And he keeps it. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And now the running back's got it again. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Yeah, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And now the handoff. He's got room to run. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the Red Raiders bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay game. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Red Raiders will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Return tackle right there. That's where they started the drive. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. To the air, it's Lewis. Looking deep for late game heroics. He's got it on the left sideline for a huge gain. They finally bring him down. What a great effort, but 0-0 on the clock, and the game is over. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.